America, the greatest country in the world. We have made advances in almost every area and are one of the world's most powerful countries. We have done many great things as a country, but there is one area that could use some improvement: the Department of Corrections, also known as the prison system. America has the largest prison population per capita in the world, and that number is steadily climbing. Today, the United States makes up 5% of the world population, but has 25% of world's prisoners. We also have the highest incarceration rate in the world. According to the United States Census Bureau, from 1984 to 2008, the number of people incarcerated in America quadrupled from roughly 500,000 to 2.3 million people. America also has a very high recidivism rate. Within 5 years of release, 76.6% of released prisoners are rearrested. Why are criminals getting out and turning back to their old ways? Prisons should be preparing inmates to enter back into society and be a positive influence on the world, while paying for the mistakes they have made. Prisons are harsh places that definitely do their part of punishing criminals, but is there a better way to do it? This issue should be a point of concern for Americans. Yes, the prisoners have definitely been punished for their actions, but if they come out of prison with spite for the system instead of being rehabilitated, has anything gotten better? Has any progress been made? As stated before, the majority of prisoners in the United States system are repeat offenders, so something needs to be done to change that. Yes, the purpose of prison is to punish those who do crimes, but there needs to be a better effort to rehabilitate inmates during their stays in prison. Many other countries around the world, especially those in Scandinavia, put a major emphasis on rehabilitation and preparing inmates to re-enter society. In Norway, they run their system off of a concept called restorative justice. Their prison facilities maintain as much normalcy as possible. That means no bars on the windows, kitchens fully equipped with sharp objects, and friendships between the guards and the inmates. For Norway, removing people's freedom is enough of a punishment. In an interview with Business Insider, the governor of a Norwegian prison stated, "In closed prisons, we keep them locked up for some years and let them back out, not having had any real responsibility for working or cooking. In the law, being sent to prison is nothing to do with putting you in a terrible prison to make you suffer. Punishment is that you lose your freedom. If we treat people like animals when they are in prison, they are likely to behave like animals when they get out. Here we pay attention to you as human beings." This method has caused recidivism rates to plummet and crime rates to be exponentially lower than those in the US. Granted, the population of Norway is only 300,000 people greater than South Carolina, but small steps can be taken to start improving the system. If we start small to test this different method of corrections, eventually it could become big. Though Norway and other countries like it are not near as big as the United States, they have proven that this method works. It will take many years to dig ourselves out of the hole we created, but we have proven as a country that we can do almost anything we set our minds to. In conclusion, an increased focus on rehabilitation could work wonders for our prison system.